If the results of your FTMO challenges are looking like this, by the end of this video, our top secret FTMO tips and tricks are going to have them looking like this in no time. So keep watching. You see, just like you, I've had my fair share of failed prop firm challenges in the past. In fact, I was so frustrated with my trading performance because I just couldn't seem to be able to pass any prop firm challenge, even if my life depended on it, until I stumbled across the secret formula, which I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. These little known hacks are going to help you to pass any prop firm challenge you wish to take over and over and over again. So let's get started. So let's assume that you did what every responsible and professional trader would do before taking any prop firm challenge, which is to backtest your trading strategy. Now, let's say that after taking 100 trades using the trading strategy you wish to use during your challenge, you found out that the trading strategy is actually a profitable trading strategy because after taking those 100 trades, it still managed to make a profit for you. And in this example, the strategy I'm using to illustrate my point made a profit of around 46.17% after taking 100 trades. That's the ROI that it made, okay? Now, let's dive deeper into the stats of the trading strategy so that we can come to conclusions about what to be risking per trade and how to go about it. So, as you can see from my trading stats, you can see that this trading strategy, even though it had only 44 winning trades and 56 losing trades, after taking those 100 trades we took with it, it still managed to make a profit. And the reason that is simply because the trading strategy has a 1:2 risk to reward ratio, and we were risking 1% of the trading account's capital on each trade we take on this particular backtest. Now, the thing is, if you pay close attention to the max consecutive wins and the max consecutive losses of this trading strategy, you'll find out that its max consecutive wins, the best it's ever had, was 4 winning trades. And at its worst drawdown, it had 7 consecutive losing trades. Now, let's say you decided, okay, since this trading strategy had 7 losing trades max consecutively after taking 100 trades with it. Now, you've decided that, okay, I'm going to be risking 1.5% per trade on each and every trade I take. Now, let's just assume that you got very unlucky when you started your challenge and you encountered 7 losing trades in a row, which is not impossible because this has happened in the past when you took those 100 trades. Now, in this particular case, this would mean that you'd lose that challenge. So if you've saved up all of this money to take a $100,000 or $200,000 FTMO challenge, only for you to take it with a trading strategy that is actually profitable, but it just came across the moment in the market when it usually doesn't perform at its best because the market conditions were not favoring it, guess what? You'd have lost that challenge and you can't even go back to attempt it again. So instead of going at your challenges like this with an all-in mindset, what you should be doing is you should try to take multiple challenges. Assuming you wanted to take a $100,000 FTMO challenge, for example, or let's just say a $200,000 FTMO challenge, instead of going all in and buying that challenge, the best thing to do would be to kind of divide that money by 3, then go for challenges that would cost within those ranges so that you'd have 3 attempts at the challenge before you can finally say that, okay, you've lost it. So let me show you why this is important. Let's assume that you decide that I'm not going to be going with a $200,000 FTMO challenge, but I'm going to be going with 3 $50,000 FTMO challenges. And as a result of this, the first challenge you took, the market conditions were not favoring you. And so what happened was you ended up losing 7 trades in a row. And since you are risking 1.5% of that account on each and every trade you took, guess what? The first challenge would have been a dud. You would have lost that first challenge. But if you continued consecutively, immediately after losing that first challenge, you went and started trading on the second challenge using the same trading strategy, the odds are very high that since you lost 7 trades in a row with the previous challenge and you blew it, now, the next couple of trades you're going to be taking, the odds are very, very high that they are not going to be losing trades. And as a result of that, if you only had a couple of them being winning trades, it's going to either give you the edge to pass that challenge or be above break even, which would make it more easier for you to eventually pass the challenge. So let's say you bought 3 challenges of $50,000 each. The first challenge you lost because you had 7 losing trades in a row. Market conditions were not favoring you at all. And so on the second challenge account which you bought, when you started trading, you are risking 1.5% of the account's capital on each trade you took, but then you had 2 back-to-back winning trades. And since you're using asymmetric compounding, those 2 winning trades you had in your second challenge account would have brought in more than enough profit for you to pass that challenge. What I want you to pay attention to is the fact that you shouldn't put all of your money or all of your savings on taking one challenge, especially if that's all the money you can afford to lose. So if the money you want to take your challenge with, if that's all you can afford to lose, don't purchase just one challenge and go all in with it. Because trading at the end of the day is a probabilities game. And there's a possibility that you could end up blowing that first challenge which you take. So eventually, if you put all of your money or savings into taking one challenge, it's likely that you could eventually blow it. But if you broke this down and kind of managed your risk, not on a trade by trade basis, but on an account basis. So instead of putting all of your money on taking one challenge, you broke down that money into taking something like 3 consecutive challenges, because it's going to be extremely difficult for you to lose all 3 challenges using one trading strategy on one currency pair with asymmetric compounding. It's going to be very, very hard. But the thing is, if you would like to make insane amounts of profits trading prop firm accounts, then passing online prop firm challenges just isn't going to be enough. You're going to need to take your trading skills to a whole new level. And that's why you absolutely need to watch this Profitable Forex Trading Blueprint series, which is a crash course designed to help you become a consistently profitable Forex trader in a step-by-step manner. Just click on the video on the screen now to get free instant access to the crash course.